And finally, energy drinks have always been sold as power in a can. For years, they've raced through classrooms and playgrounds, leaving health experts and parents alike worried. Now the UK government is drawing a line, preparing to ban the sale of the high-caffeine energy drinks to children under the age of 16. In a move aimed at curbing health risk in developing bodies that range from sleepless nights to abnormal heart rate. With hundreds of thousands of children already hooked, the battle ahead is not just about policy, it's about breaking a habit built on buzz. A final report has all the details.
The UK is getting ready to take the fizz out of high-caffeine drinks. The government has announced plans to ban sales of energy drinks to anyone under 16 in England, in a move designed to curb a growing health threat. Shops, cafes, restaurants and even vending machines all will be barred from selling drinks with more than 150 milligrams of caffeine per litre. But this is not just policy on paper, it is a battle brewing on paper. For years, supermarkets imposed their own voluntary ban. But many smaller stores continued selling these drinks to children. The numbers are striking. Between 2013 and 2018, a third of teenagers between 13 and 16 years of age consumed high-caffeine drinks every week. By 2018, surveys showed over 250,000 children were drinking energy drinks several times a week. More recent data shows that at least 100,000 children now consume one or more energy drinks every day. But why has energy drink consumption in children become an issue all of a sudden? Doctors say this is not just about a burst of energy. It is about developing brains in growing bodies being hit by doses of caffeine meant for adults. The result can be poor concentration, disrupted sleep, anxiety, rapid heart rate, and even abnormal heart rhythms. The sugary versions of these drinks can cause damage to teeth and contributes to obesity. And although rare, excessive caffeine intake has been linked to seizures and death. The government's move has been applauded by health experts and doctors.
8 in 10 parents want to see this ban. Teachers who are seeing the impact of caffeine on behaviour and concentration. And of course, lots of these drinks are not just high caffeine, but high sugar. So in terms of childhood obesity, there's a real challenge.
The main way that these energy drinks have their effects is through caffeine and other stimulants. Now, these can have those effects on multiple parts of the body. They can increase the heart rate, the blood pressure, they can make you feel like you're not tired, even though you've had only 4 hours sleep. And these are marketed to improve concentration, to lift energy levels, but specifically in children, they have developing brains, they also have smaller bodies than adults, and so they can be more sensitive to these effects. And that can lead to poor concentration, increased anxiety, difficulty sleeping, as well as causing abnormal heart rhythms or potentially worsening heart disease in people who were born with problems with it.
Energy drinks are marketed as products that boost alertness, stamina and performance. But their contents raise concerns for younger consumers. Along with high levels of caffeine, they often contain stimulants such as guarana and taurine. These can amplify caffeine's effects and place extra strain on the heart and nervous system. For children, the effect can be dangerous. To put things into perspective, a can of cola contains around 40 milligrams of caffeine, a cup of tea around 50, a double espresso has around 80 milligrams, but one of these energy drinks can hold up to 150 milligrams in a single can, the equivalent of 4 colas poured into a single can. For adults, up to 400 milligrams of caffeine per day is considered safe, and for children, leading paediatric groups say the limit should be 0 for the youngest, and just 100 milligrams for adolescents. Parents are worried. A survey says 82% of parents feel concerned about the effect of caffeine on their children. Even shopkeepers support the move, though some warn it may turn drinks into a forbidden fruit, tempting children to steal them rather than stop.
I'm all for it. The caffeine content can be high. And I think it's an addiction as well. There's going to be a kickback from the younger generation who don't understand the new regulations. Also, I think there's going to be an element of theft because it becomes a naughty item.
Now, the move has not been enforced yet, but a 12-week consultation is open. Low-caffeine drinks, such as soft drinks, will not be affected by the ban. Nor will tea and coffee, but the UK is preparing to act. And when the ban takes hold, the cans that once fueled young hearts will remain as reminders of a time when energy was sold in bursts, but health paid the price.
Firstpost now available in 9 languages on YouTube. English,
Stands at $36 trillion.
French,
Le FMI, comme
German,
Geschäftsführenden Direktor,
Hindi,
$30 trillion ka karj mo.
Indonesian,
Pemerintah tanpa pemeriksaan.
Italian,
Sekali radikali.
Japanese,
4兆ドル以上も。
Portuguese,
Por causa do próprio balanço patrimonial.
Spanish.
Beautiful bill.
Go to Settings, click on Audio Track and select a language of your choice. Be the first to know what's happening around you in your first language. Firstpost.